Hello everyone, it's Rose Gold and I'm back again with another video. So what I want to talk about today is the baby trap, and I keep talking about this because I feel like we need to have this conversation and really bring it out into the open. And I seen this post that was like a cheater's fund. Okay, so each month the two people put money into a fund, a joint account, and whoever cheats gets the money, doesn't get the money, right? Whoever cheats the other person gets the money. So this is kind of like an insurance fund to save people from years and years of heartbreak. Okay, so I was just talking about how people like to scope out the people of stature. People like to literally study you, research you, go out of their way to find out where you are, to camp in your area, camp wherever they can find you. They will track you with IP addresses. They will track you down to find out wherever it is you work, where you live, where you frequent, so that they can plant themselves around you strategically to send people into your life, okay? And this is something that I experienced in my life, where people have actually stalked me, scoped me out before they even got to know me, and they make it seem like it's some sort of coincidence, as if, oh, this was just by a manifestation, or this is just like, they use these magical words that people tend to use in order to like make it seem like they're just like you, or that they're on the same wavelength as you, because they are purposefully plotting themselves into your life as if the life is a game of chess, and they are purposefully placing the pieces and the pawns around you strategically to center you in, to close you in, and so that they can checkmate you, okay? So that they can embarrass you, so that they can kind of basically like take you out or take your spot, right? And so this is why we need to be careful with who we trust, especially the ones that make it seem like they are just like you, that they are going to love bomb you, shower you with gifts, shower you with money. And if you haven't seen my video, it's called Red Flags and What to Do About Them, okay? Life-changing red flags. You should definitely watch that video, because that is the majority right there of the type of person that you should definitely watch out for, and the type of person that will do these things to you, okay, strategically, to place themselves into your life. And this is so that they can get away into your spotlight, try to find out what it is you do, how they can find themselves in what it is you do, so that they can benefit off of your spotlight, off of your energy, off of just your association, so that they can look better to other people, so that they can look better to other females, so that they can cheat on you and then tear you down and then steal your spotlight. This is also a game of like strategic chess, checkmate, all right? And what they want to do, what the ultimate goal is, they want you to get out of character. They want you to be hurt. They want you to act out of feelings of hurt, so that you can diminish your own energy, so that you can diminish how you feel about yourself, throw yourself away to appease someone else, to appease someone, so that they can feel more powerful, right? They get this sick high off of like feeling powerful by making you feel small, making you feel diminished, right? And when I was a kid, there was this little thing that people used to always do. They would take my hand, right? And they would be like, oh, why are you slapping yourself? Why are you slapping yourself? And this is the game, right? It's like, as a child, this has been programmed into people's, and a lot of people operate like this, right? This is not like some secret thing, but apparently a lot of people are still falling into these traps, and I'm watching it day after day. It's like every day someone that I know is having a child, having a baby by someone that doesn't really want to be there for that baby, right? And so I think that you should prioritize yourself and do whatever you feel is the best thing for you to do. Because if somebody starts arguing with you the second you have that baby, they start ghosting you, they start disrespecting you, they start treating you like crap, they disappear when you need them the most, that person is purposefully trying to get you at your lowest, okay? That person is purposefully trying to drag you down and diminish your energy, okay? They want you to be weighed down with their energy. They want you to carry their weight. They want you to basically use you as a scapegoat, so that they can pin the blame on you and pin the shame that they feel about themselves onto you. And this is a heavy form of projection here. And what we need to understand is that if somebody shows you these signs that they don't truly love you, that is not what love should be. Love should not hurt. Love should not make you cry. Love should not put this heavy feeling on your chest. It should be something that uplifts you, that empowers you, that makes you feel that you are secure, that you can trust this person, that you guys can carry a weight together, that you guys are in it together, right? And if somebody makes you feel like you are in it by yourself, then that is not love. That is an attachment, right? And you should get rid of any attachments you have to someone that abandons you in your time of need, that disrespects you, that takes little small jabs at you to affect your self-esteem, to make you feel smaller. And no, you should never diminish yourself for someone, not even somebody that claims to love you, okay? Because they are pretending. That is a facade. And believe it or not, it's something that people feel like they have to put on a mask and pretend that they love you, right? And it's so exhausting to them, because they'll when you call them, they'll be like, oh my God, what does this viewer want? And then as soon as they answer the phone, they'll be like, hey sweetheart, yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you when I get home, right? And then they never come, right? This person is pretending that they love you, right? And a lot of the times people get so wrapped up in the feeling, they're trying to stir up these emotions in you so that you believe it, so that you just take from yourself to give to them. In the end, it's just so that you can give to them. They're tricking you to give to them, okay? Because they want your energy. They want what you possess. They want the light that you carry within yourself. They see that you are this glowing, beautiful person, okay? Handsome, attractive, and they want a piece of that. They want your life force behind you. It's not even necessarily you that they want. It's your energy. It's the spite, the spunk that you bring into their life. It's the energy that you exude that they're trying to sap away from you, okay? It's very much an energetic thing, and people may make it seem like it's not, but it is. They're after your energies, they're after your essence, okay? And this is why you'll notice that when you are starting to feel diminished around these people, you'll start to feel sick. You'll start to feel like your life is being drained out of you, and you will feel like their life is starting to take off. Their career is starting to take off. They're starting to do better. They're starting to have more things to do. They're spending time with everyone except for you, okay? Because they want you to feel this way. This is their intention. And you have to understand that you will know a person by their fruits. Not by what they say, not by how they act around you, but by their fruit. How you feel when they leave you, how you feel when you are alone towards that person. If you feel drained, if you feel exhausted, if you feel like you can never get a break, that is how they want you to feel, okay? That is their intention. They want to leave you with this feeling while they continuously lie to you and pretend that they love you, pretend that they care about you, pretend that they support you. But when you need them the most, they are nowhere to be found. And this is something that I dealt with multiple times in my life. And oftentimes people will scope people out like this, okay? They will scope you out. They will scope out your social medias if you have any. They will scope you out on multiple platforms. They will scope you out even in real life to find out where you work, your schedule, your comings and goings, when you wake up and when you go to sleep, things like that. A lot of people do this, so you have to be careful about who you let around you, especially people that are in your family or closest to you, because those are the ones that will often try to take advantage of who they are to you, what they mean to you, okay? Because in reality, you may not be that same thing to them that they are to you. So this is why I often just treat people how they treat me. I give them what they give me. I return the energy. I reciprocate what is given to me, never giving more, never trying to overcompensate to appease someone else, right? Because that's how they want you to feel, like you are not good enough, like you have to bow down to them, like you are just this little tiny speck in the center of the universe, and they are just so much better than you. They belong and you don't belong, and they're just trying to gatekeep you out of everything, exclude you out of everything, and make you feel like you are insignificant in their life. When in reality, if you really think about it, if you were to walk away, this person's world will crumble, okay, in many ways. And I'm not saying that you are necessarily this is how they plant themselves off of your energy. They're building off of your energy. They're building off of your heartache, your pain, by making themselves feel better to build themselves up. Okay, they don't care about how you feel. They don't care about where you end up. They don't care if you are never heard or seen from again. They actually want this for you, okay? And this is why a lot of people act out of jealousy. A lot of this does have to come with jealousy, or this has to do with jealousy, with envy, okay? With wanting what you have. And it's not necessarily what's on you, it's what's in you that they want, okay? They're after your life force, they're after your energy. And it is an energetic thing. And we like to downplay the spiritual aspect of things. But if you really think about it, the words that you say do have an effect and creates an energy around your force field. It creates an energy that is reflected on the inside that will begin to reflect on the outside. And that is what you need to protect, okay? You need to protect and conserve yourself, and to start being more selfish with your energy, with your time. Start being more intentional, okay? Because they want to get you at your lowest. They want to find you at your most vulnerable place so that they can come in and take what it is that they want, okay? They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to express the pain that people have caused you, so that they can pretend to sympathize with you, so that they can pretend to feel sorry. And oftentimes, a lot of these people will come in with some type of sob story so that you can feel bad for them, so that they can use that as a key to gain entrance into a back door, okay? An entryway into your heart, into your soul, okay? They're basically trying to infiltrate your mind, infiltrate your heart, and just basically take over insidiously. And there's a lot of people like this. You have the givers and you have the takers. And something that I took from Shira7, if you have ever seen her video, she is amazing. She said that in this world, life is a jungle. You're either the prey or the predator. Okay, so it's best to be the predator in any situation, okay? You have to take control. You have to know what it is that you want and what you don't want, okay? Use these situations as a building block, as a stepping stone to build yourself up from heartache, okay? A lot of people are transmuting these pains and this heartbreak to basically build themselves up. A lot of people get their career and their inspiration from the heartbreak that they have experienced in the past, right? Like Janae Aiko, she took heartbreak and turned it into music, and that became her legacy. That became something that she was known for. She has been through some things, okay? And a lot of us who do, we take this pain and we transmute it, and we help to build other people up with this pain, okay? With this heartache, with these experiences that we have went through, and we are learning to help teach others so that they don't fall into the same traps that we have maybe experienced in the past. So yeah, don't do anything that you can't take back when it comes to people that make you feel uncertain, that make you feel like you have to question yourself, question your self-worth, question if you're good enough, okay? Because you are, and you have to know that within. You have to be secure within yourself and know that you are good enough, that you are amazing, that you are talented, that you can achieve the things that they make you feel like you can't, okay? They will tell you, oh, she can't do this, you can't do that, you can never be successful, you'll never have money, you'll never have a job, you'll never do this, okay? These are lies, and this is a projection of how these people truly feel about themselves, because in reality, they need people to feel this way so that they can feel better about themselves, right? Because they're basically stealing your energy. They're taking it like a rope, like this, right? So you have to cut that rope. You have to go in and cut that rope. And this could be like an emotional cord cutting, a mental cord cutting. And a lot of people will ask me, how did I overcome heartbreak? And to be honest, I kept going back until I hated who I was becoming, hated what it was turning me into, okay? It started turning me into a shell of myself. I felt like I was less than. I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like I couldn't get any better, right? And that's how these people want you to feel, is like you can't do better than them. But in reality, that is a complete lie. They want to stand in your way so that you don't achieve, so that you don't move forward with your life, so that you don't get into a better relationship, so that you don't pursue that career, so that you don't pursue that dream that you have, okay? They want to stand in your way and act as like the roadblock and diminish you so that you can never achieve your goals. So I hope you guys take something from this video, and if you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and definitely check out the rest of my videos. If this message helped for you, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again in the next one. Bye!